Hey, I am the maker of Dirty Salsa. My name is Debdut, and I'm making this video because of an existential crisis. That's literally, I'm being poisoned. This has been going on for more than a year. It started in the United States, in California, in Vallejo, and it followed me, and that's the unusual part. I got frustrated. I thought it was only at my rental, and then I tried moving to Denver, and it followed me uh, all along. It followed me through Nevada, which is Winnemucca, to Evanston, to Rollins, to Denver, Park City, to Montana. 3 countries, maybe 4. Yeah, U.S., Canada, Qatar, and now in India. I'm at my friend's place. His name is Gautam Maitra, and I'm in Kolkata right now. So I kind of gave up because it's impossible to pull this kind of an operation without the cooperation of U.S. law enforcement. And not every part of the enforcement, maybe, because it didn't seem like every part was involved, but uh, the budget and the elaborate infrastructure that these guys had. I'll come to those in a little bit. Right now, I'm making this video is I got pretty seriously poisoned like 3 days ago, and I called the police headquarters here in Lal Bazar, and they referred. Well, they made the local police station call me, and the local police station wanted me to file a complaint. But I've already filed like millions of complaints. I filed complaint in the previous place where it used to be, which was where my mother used to live. And by the way, I came to India on 8th of September. And I've been there in that area. It's called Koshba. Since then, and only recently, a little bit more than a month ago, I moved here. But it followed me here too. But hold your thought. Uh, my mother literally died on 13th of May. And same symptoms, everything showed up 3 days ago. So I'm going to switch the camera, introduce you to my friend out here. I can't switch the camera, it seems, on this. Well, there's my friend. Say hello.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
look at this.
Hello.
All right. You can see.
Who I am?
So this is his place. His name is Gautam Maitra, and he also has a channel, which I'll link later. He's going to type and help me organize this thought, because I have literally filed like, I don't know, 15 police reports, and nothing has ever happened. The way this thing operates is these people, they buy out everyone around you. Slowly but surely they do. And that includes your family members. They also turn the whole system against you. Meaning innuendos, rumors, these the rumors can be vicious. I don't know exactly what they are. They also threaten people. So I'll give you an instance. I made a deal to make a feature film when I came here in the early days, and it's one of the oldest film companies in India. Something inexplicable happened. That guy now wants to make the film next year, not this year. My uncle gave me a job, a bunch of songs and everything, and we were working right in this room. His wife called saying he needs to come back and all that stuff, and then both of his sons show up to take him away from here. And the reason given was a little fantastic. If I can get my uncle, I'll let him explain the situation. But he told me as much, that there were threats. This is my situation. They won't let me earn a living. They will poison me. And definitely they don't want this story to get out. And that's why this story is going to get out via this channel. So that you get a little bit more context, now we're going to start writing the complaint, and let's see whether you can gather a few things from it. Okay, so what should we put in the...
Can you put me on to the email where I can type?
Yeah, you should be able to type. It's funny, I could switch. I could switch the camera.
Or if not with that, let us dictate it out and keep it recorded, then we can...
Okay, what should we tell the cops? Let's do it fast.
Yeah, you tell me.
We should tell them that 3 days ago, the reason why I made the call 3 days ago is because I got poisoned pretty badly. But I'm poisoned every single day.
Yes, sir. This is to inform you that 3 days ago, Devdu Das, who has been living at my house...
So, write it here.
Yes, sir.
So the gist of this thing, Bappa. By the way, Gautam Moitra, his name is Bappa. And I've known him for 40 years, and he owns this place, but he can't control it. And this is inside your job, meaning whatever is happening, and here is another friend. This is, someday you will get to know. I don't know whether you can see him. Uh-oh. I don't know.
This is not happening. Anyway, you dictate.
So what we're going to tell them is, I'm poisoned every single day. That has never stopped.
He says...
Let's put the point down. Poisoned every single day, but 3 days ago,
he is being poisoned.
there's nothing called he says.
He claims.
I don't claim.
That
I
you
state.
assert.
I state as a matter of fact.
So he states.
Yes.
This enter and back shift is not working.
Okay, so let me. This is caps lock. Yeah.
Nothing is working.
All right, so let's just rehash it. There's something wrong with the keyboard. I'll tell you.
You just
what has happened? I had two cats, so I left. I had to leave everything to bring my two cats. I had a full-fledged studio and everything. I just slowly gave it away. And when I landed in India, I literally landed with nothing. And my 33 years in the United States is a net loss. I came to the United States with $580 and I left with $405. So you could say it's a little bit of a loss. So I came here with literally no money, and the local environment, which is mainly my best friend. He is a very powerful guy, wealthy, powerful in the sense that he is aligned with the ruling party, the BJP. BJP is the Prime Minister's party. And the Prime Minister had a little bit of setback, so maybe not as powerful anymore, but when I came in, he was, very powerful. And quite a lot of influence. And then my other, I should call them acquaintances now, because I don't know whether I can still call them friends, is Rajkumar Bagaria. His dad was very powerful, and he had a stable of politicians he's a businessman, and he claims that the current chief minister of West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee, used to serve them water, which is a metaphor in Bengali culture, because bearers in the British times, the Sahib would come in and the bearers would run up and serve you water. So that means that she was a bearer. Anyway, so I grew up here pretty influential, and I left here fairly influential. To be able to attack me with such impunity is kind of surprising. And it's not just one or two people. It's across the board. My mother died, and no one even made a single call. And my mother died of poisoning. The same poison which affected me and is still affecting me. But there is no outrage. There is no curiosity. I'll leave it at that. There's more coming on this channel. Please spread this, because there is more than my life at stake. And I can tell you this much. After a little bit of research, I've discovered that this has happened to a lot of people, and it is happening to a lot of people.
Let me put in a few more words about you and how I'm feeling about it since you're staying here.
You will get your chance. This is my friend wants to say something, so I'll let him say what he wants to say. And none of this is rehearsed, and he is his own. And by the way, the rain just came down out here. It's monsoon. That's kind of beautiful. Let him have his say. Come on.
Dear sir,
What are you talking about, dear sir?
I'm
You're
just
talking to an audience.
Talking about this debacle which has happened to me with my friend Devdu Das, who has been living with me for the past 2 months, and I personally, if you ask me, have never experienced something of this nature in my life. This guy, ever since he's come to my place, has been continuously poisoned and contaminated with some chemicals or elements which is keeping him terribly ill or incapacitated, so that he can't work at all, and he he has a belief that there are some people involved in my house who are in assignment or in connection with the US agencies or whoever it may be, who are paying them to contaminate him. This is all beyond my ken, but I can personally see that how poorly this guy is suffering terribly. He's got blowing nose, high temperature, and whatnot. He can't even clear his bowels for several days together, and the reason which he assigns to it is because of the contamination that is happening. Now, this is something which is totally beyond my control, but I fully empathize and sympathize with him, and I surely wish that this will be cured because he's my guest at my house. So I pray, I ask you all, my friends, to wish good for all of us, and wish that this evil leaves us and goes away. Thank you for watching this.
So anyway, you heard from him. Uh, this is unfiltered, and I will from now on bring videos every day, or I'm going to live stream every time something happens. You see, it's just not the chemicals that come in. Stalking is lock, stock, and barrel with this kind of stuff. But the stalking by itself is like, okay, if someone has a lot of time to follow me around, follow me around. But the rest is astounding. And every place that I have gone, people have been compromised. The money is good, and once I lay out how it started, what happened, it's not plausibly deniable for any, because it has happened in too many places, under too many circumstances, and I did keep the receipts, and it's been a terrible time, and especially when you travel with two cats, keeping the cats safe, especially when the cats become a target. So I'm going to unveil this story in this format. This wasn't my intention, but I have realized something with the recent threats coming in. Excuse me. I don't have time to write this in like a 39 steps. I don't have time to be organized. I'll put the story out there, and I'll put all the leads and all the documentation, and I'll make a repository, and I'm going to crowdsource this whole thing. I don't know whether people are going to find this interesting, whether anyone would watch it, whether anyone would do anything about it. I have no idea. But I'm going to do it because this problem affects a lot of people, and it's a problem that goes beyond me. I'll leave you on that note.